we help over 1,000 startups and make the world a better place.
This is the place where the whole world meets.
With the current state of technology, not using data and not using innovation will leave you behind.
What is inevitable is change, but growth is optional. To grow, you have to think different.
If you're doing something that's going to change an industry, you have to connect to plug and play.
I'd like to actually invite Sachin from the United States Postal Service up to join me here.
We've had a lot more traction, both with the startups internally, with some of the work we're doing, but we still think we're just getting started. There's lots more to come.
For these Corporate Innovation Awards, I want to call up Logifruit.
We are proud to say that we think that innovation is really changing corporations and try to redesign the way that logistics are changing the world.
The crowd has voted for Ecologic, so Sagar, come on up.
I think today was a fantastic event. It was very much like drinking from an innovation fire hose.
A lot of times with accelerators you have a program that has an end date and then everybody moves on. But I think with Plug and Play, you form these relationships and continue to be part of the family.
Access to customers is really important to us as a company, and being able to access so many interested and innovative companies through Plug and Play has been really valuable.
The Plug and Play brand in retail, corporate innovation winner, Gary Binstock and Colgate-Palmolive.
Came out here with a one-way ticket and thought I'd go back and forth every 2 weeks. It turned out I stayed here the full 3 months because, frankly, I don't like missing time away from here.
I would like to present Michael, the Startup Innovation Award.
Very happy to be here at Plug and Play during their Fall Summit, which is the Super Bowl of events here.
Fall Summit has provided tremendous access for us in terms of corporate sponsors and networking that we otherwise would never have been able to access.
We want to be on the forefront of really understanding where our retailers are partnering with the industry and how we may play a role within that.
Real big concern is about how do we create the best opportunities to improve the lives of those 29,000 members every day. That's exactly what we're doing here.
It would have taken forever for me to identify these companies, and Plug and Play has just been very special in putting that all together.
So I'm really excited to present you Amidi Steimer.
We hope that we will finish this year more than 10 projects.
This company won by a landslide. Nicholas at Opus 12.
We can't rely on the companies of the last 100 years to figure out what energy needs to look like for consumers in the future, and the startups are bringing new perspectives and more brain power to this problem.
Coming to a Plug and Play where you can actually talk to people who are doing some incredible things in other industries and think about how we can apply that in our context, we're finding some really interesting opportunities for us to improve our business.
In a very short time period, you can meet with a lot of different management teams, a lot of different companies, so it's highly efficient, very productive.
The corporate introductions are invaluable. There are so many companies that I talked to today alone who would never have given me the time of day at a trade show or out in the world. So it's really valuable to have these introductions and have these companies take us seriously as someone who can add value for them.
Plug and Play brings a lot of different stakeholders from large companies, partners, and small startups, so I think it's a great way to put them together.
I would like to announce Batch 8's Corporate Award winner as the world leader in adhesives, display graphics, and labels, Avery Dennison. The winner of Batch 8 New Materials and Packaging program is CC, where are you? Medal mark.
We look forward to doing POCs and other discussions with you in the future.
What makes Plug and Play in general different and what makes the expo different from other events is that the incentives are really well aligned. Startups know why they're here. Plug and Play knows what the startups have to offer and the corporates know what they're looking for. And I think those three things work together to make sure that people are getting exactly what they need.
It's important to think outside the box of what your company is. You want to be able to look at new ideas, new perspectives, new sets of eyes, if you will, that have different solutions. And that's where startups come in.
I've seen a lot of new technologies that I didn't know existed, and it's really broadening my look on packaging and new materials.
Unless you get deeply involved in helping these startups to grow and helping these entrepreneurs, you're not going to get the benefit, nor are the entrepreneurs in Plug and Play going to get the benefits that we can give through our perspective.
We've been able to make connections with companies that we've been trying to talk to for years in some cases, and we've been getting pilot programs and paid proof of concepts, which have helped really accelerate our business as well.
So we'd like to congratulate Ajinomoto, who's a partner for 2 years, for their engagement with us. This is the Audience Choice Award. This is the startup that received the best votes from our audience, and the award goes to BioLumen.
We're ready to make people healthier, so thank you. At Ocean Spray, we are looking at this ecosystem of Plug and Play to find that growth that in turn creates a better planet, creates a better health and wellness proposition, and creates brand love with our consumers.
One of the nice things about Plug and Play is that they're so broadly focused, which allows me to bring a lot of ideas back to different parts of the company. And there's no better way for me to be able to do that than to come here.
This is one of the best programs in the world, and let us be in a better position, in a better place than we were just 90 days.
You are able to get access to some of the top minds and industry leaders in the business.
The sustainability event for the Fall Summit has been remarkable. I think between the announcement with the Alliance to End Plastic Waste, combined with an amazing group of startups showing here today, really represents how Plug and Play has pulled together a remarkable movement for driving sustainability.
This is an awesome way to bring investors, change makers, people that really want to make a difference in the environment, together with innovators, can make a difference as a combined group and really change the world.
Today was an incredibly inspiring and high-energy event. I think it's really important for all corporations, regardless of what industry and size you are, to come to a space like this, gather, and as a community look to startups to find the innovation towards a low-carbon future.
Plug and Play is really sort of uniquely positioned to really bridge together those different companies and be able to do really amazing work.
To receive the International Innovation Award, we'd like to introduce Maritza, the EVP of Personal Banking from Davivienda.
I think the world needs companies work together, learn together, because our main goal is to make easier life for the world and for people.
The U.S. Bank Award for this year goes to IMB, Illinois National Bank.
Our partnership with Plug and Play has allowed a very, very small community bank with no innovation department to be able to keep up with the likes of the largest banks around.
I'd like to welcome Varun from Makai back as the winner of today's People's Choice Award.
So this year, we're very happy to announce that we will be presenting the award to RSM.
We very much appreciate this partnership and the ecosystem that Plug and Play has created here.
For this year's People's Choice Award, the prize goes to Cranberries.
We're in Springfield, Illinois. The windshield there is pretty small. So coming out here lets us just learn the things that we don't know.
Most companies, in my opinion, are frozen in the middle. So an ecosystem like this enables startups to penetrate through that frozen layer.
Through the program, we've been connected up with several major corporates that have continued to follow through with us.
For a very, very small bank like ours, we have to rely on partners. So our partners, our vendors are very, very key to our success. And whether it's Plug and Play, whether it's a new startup, if we can get them in and they can grow with us, it's going to be beneficial to both of us as we continue to grow and thrive.